Love paradox. Trying too hard can push it away. Love feels natural. Trying too hard can push it away. What are we trying to do? We're trying to chase. We're chasing something. We're chasing affection. We're chasing attention. We're hoping to be loved. The love paradox. Letting go of the need to be in control. Letting go of the pressure to perform or to be a certain way. That's where real love begins. Here's the thing. You can't really be in love and be trying to be loved at the same time. It's like you go on be trying to chase love and be in love at the same time. It's kind of like a self-help video, but in clay. Here's the thing. You know how sometimes when you're trying really hard to do something, like maybe you're trying to impress someone, or you're trying to make them like you, or you trying to make them love you, and in doing so you're coming off all weird and awkward and it's just not working out. And then there's this tension building up. So you try harder. And then the whole thing explodes in your face and you end up pushing them away. You know what I mean? Sometimes when we're trying too hard to be in love or to have love in our lives, it actually pushes love away. And I don't know if you've ever experienced this before, but there's this thing. It's like you trying to be cool, or you trying to be interesting, or you trying to make someone like you, and then they start liking you, and then you start trying harder, and then they start pulling away, and then you start trying harder, and then they pull away some more. And that's just this push and pull dynamic where they're pulling away, and you pushing towards them, and you both getting further and further apart. I was reading this book called The 5 Love Languages, and it talks about how sometimes when we think we showing love or expressing love in a certain way, the other person doesn't necessarily see it as love. So you might be doing all these things that you think are loving, but to them, it doesn't come across as loving. And so it's important to understand how the other person sees love and to communicate that with them. Because otherwise, like you're speaking different love languages. One of the love languages is physical touch, and the other one is quality time. So I was thinking about this video and I was like, okay, how can I demonstrate the love paradox? How can I show that tension that builds up when we're trying too hard to be loved? And then I started playing around with this idea of the clay character reaching for another figure. And as he reaches, the hearts start to float away. They start to drift away because he's trying too hard. He's grabbing onto the hearts, but the more he tries to grab onto them, the more they slip through his fingers. And so the paradox is that when he lets go of his need to grab onto the hearts, when he stops trying so hard, that's when the hearts start to come back. That's when the real love starts to happen. It's like when you stop trying to force love, that's when it has a chance to grow and develop on its own terms. So who in your life could you simply love today without the expectation of them needing to love you back? Who could you just love without all the pressure and the performance and the tension and the need to be a certain way? Who could you just love and accept for who they are, for what they are, right now in this moment? Okay, well, that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope that was helpful! If you liked that video, please consider subscribing and checking out some of the other videos. I'm curious what your thoughts are on the love paradox. So please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Bye!